Hello, my fellow retromaniacs. Trivia games are always fun, and I wish there were more releases. Seems that the only trivia games there are is either Who Wants to Be a Millionaire or Trivial Pursuit or Jeopardy. And of course Wheel of Fortune. But there's not like proper trivia games that they're like just question, you answer, question, you answer, question, you answer. They are either like there's some additional mechanics or additional show or like money involved. I don't care about money. I'm not winning anything, so just get rid of the money. And secondly, for example, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? I hate that there's only like one question, and then they linger on and linger on. Are you sure? Do you want to call your friend? Come on. There should be like a question and then 10 seconds time to think, and then the next question. So time limit based trivia game. But I don't think there are any of those. But I'm gonna play this game, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and for GBA, because, you know, why not? So, and the game starts right away. Now, no menu screen, which is weird. Okay, which of these is an inlet on the east coast of England? Inlet? Never heard of that word. I guess it's some kind of a... Wait a second. East coast of England? This was supposed to be a EU version and not a English Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. I don't know. I just well, let's say the spin. I don't know. The wash. Oh, it's the wash. Well, I can always change the answer thanks to the rewind. Well, that was hell of a difficult question for the first one. Who found famous film comedy duo with Lou Costello? This I know, although I've never watched. It was Abbott. Bud Abbott. That was also an English duo, so these are pretty much British-based questions, and not like general European questions. What are the names of the brothers in the pop group Oasis? No idea. Let's say Kevin and Perry. Noel and Liam. I think Oasis has a couple of good songs, but I haven't heard about the full band. I don't know if it still exists. It was in the 90s. It was a big name. Traditionally, what does a red sky at night mean to a shepherd? What the hell? It is some kind of a British old saying. idea. Let's say surprise. Delight. Fine. Well, even if you don't know the answers, you learn by playing the game. And that's more important than just pure entertainment. You learn things. How is the marriage guidance council now known? What now? What are they talking about? And why it's how is? Shouldn't it be what is? Resolve. Relate. I think the best aspect of this game is the music. What name is given to a cluster of bananas forming part of a bunch? Oh my, you really have to be an English language expert to know these things. Foot of bananas, hand of bananas. I think I'd say hand. It is. But that was just a guess. Mute and whistle are types of which bird? I read heroin. I was like, what? Mute and whistler. I have no idea. I don't think eagles whistle. And swans do not whistle, so say swallow. Not a bird expert at all. Oh, they are the ones. Interesting. I thought there was just one type of swans, but now I know that there are many types of swans. I hate this this cutscene. If I could just turn it off, I would. Egypt, Sudan and Eritrea all have shores on which sea? Red Sea, of course. Caspian Sea isn't even a sea. Which of these is not a Honda car? Honda Civic, it's Honda Insight, Honda Brava, Honda Accord. Well, I say Insight. Doesn't ring a bell. Honda Brava. Okay. Well, I'm not a car expert. So yeah, of course I could say after every question I answer wrong, I could say that I'm not expert. I'm not expert of what? What is formed in the process of ossification? Well, I'm not an expert of ossification. But let's see. O is usually about water, oasis, and osmone. So fossilization, rock, vapor, bone association. I'm gonna say vapor because it has O, and O is usually about water. Bone. Okay, bone is formed in ossification. But wait a second. Well, I think, yeah, if you break your bone, it will heal eventually. So, yeah, new bone material is produced by the body. What do Araucaria and Bunthorn contribute to the Guardian newspaper? Why the heck? Jeez, I hope this game wasn't released in Finland. Totally useless trivia information. I've never even read the Guardian newspaper. I don't know, let's say society page. Crosswords. Good thing I have a rewind button. This way I can win the 1 million pounds. $1 million. 100 billion dollars. Which long-handled medieval weapon combined a spear and a battle axe? Well, I should be expert of medieval weapons since I played so many hours of Age of Empires. I recognize ballista, but that was the arrow shooting catapult thingy. I'm not sure. Halberd could be a word. I'm gonna say halberd. Kind of think I've seen that word somewhere. Oh, maybe I had a intuition knowledge. Because yeah, there are things that you know, and there are things that you know, and there are things that you know, but you don't know that you know them, because they are in the intuition. And obviously there's things that you think that you know, but your intuition is incorrect. Goodbye to all that is the autobiography of which British poet? Come on, enough of these British questions. I'm not a British person. T.S. Eliot, Ted Hughes, Robert Graves. I don't know. I'm gonna say Ted Hughes. Robert Graves. Never ever heard of this guy. On the other hand, I'm not an expert of poetry. Still haven't used any of my what do you call them? In Finland they are called like well, I don't know what is it. It's English. Hay, piece of hay. I don't know. Which Dickens novel centers on the lawsuit of John Dice versus Jarndyce. Come on. No, well, let's call my mom. How's this gonna work? I'm fairly sure it's B. Okay. Let's ask the spectators. Studio says it's also B. Well, I think it's pretty much clear then. Let's take 50-50. So it must be B now. Final question. For which county did bodyline bowler Harold Larwood play? These questions are ridiculous. I cannot even pronounce this. Gloucestershire. I'm gonna say it. Oh, it's Nottinghamshire. Well, I never answered Gloucestershire, but Nottinghamshire, because I'm an expert of bowler Harold Larwood. Who wouldn't know this? $1 million pounds. Now, since I'm rich, I don't have to work anymore. I don't have to stream anymore. Nah. Since I'm a millionaire, like, what? There was no credits, nothing. This is a crappy game. No credits, no menu screen, nothing. Well, anyway. Well, let's play another round, since this is so fun. Which would you use for telling the future? Tarot cards. But frankly, I wouldn't use them. Only an idiot would use them. In the Bible, in which garden did Adam and Eve live? Sissinghurst. No. Eden. Even though I'm an atheist, I know my Bible. Which of the following is the main port and town in Jersey? Well, I guess it's St. Louis because I haven't heard any of those other ports or towns. Oh, it's St. Helier. Huh, interesting. Jersey, USA or Jersey, England? I don't know. Which of these words meaning a quick look is derived from Arabic? Glance? What? Shufti? What the hell? Is that even English? I've never heard of anyone saying, yeah, Shufti. Which of these is a town on the Lyon Peninsula in northwest Wales. Oh my god, I should know Walesian geography now. Is it Abersoch, Abertrainer, Abersandal, Abershoe? Oh, well, you should just select one that's not ridiculous. Abersoch is not a silly name. In which English county is Dartmoor National Park? Jesus. Dorset. This always reminds me of that one. The Monty Python sketch. I will select Eric Idle. I'm gonna do it in mime, and then John Cleese afterwards say, but why in Dorset? I'm gonna say Dorset anyway. Oh, it's Devon. Yeah, after playing this game long enough, you really know all the counties of England. Devon. No idea where it is, but anywho, what is the English name of the city known as Venezia in its own language? Venice. Well, now there's a question I know, and it's very easy. I don't know if it's if they really like have specific questions for specific rounds, or maybe they shuffle so that the question for 2000 can be given for 8000, or 8000 for 4000. Which peer of the realm earned the nickname the Loins of Longleat? What? Some kind of English history now. Percy Duke of Bedford. Let's say Earl Spencer. Marquis of Bath. These questions are impossible for non-English people. Which group of dogs takes its name from the Latin for earth? Terriers. Terra. Well, terra is the earth for Latin. Why is the name terrier then to the dogs maybe they roll on the soil, so they're called the Earthians, terriers. If you are at a depth of 10 fathoms, how far underwater are you? It's interesting. Fathom, I think in Finnish it's well, I'm not actually sure what's fathom in Finnish. But I guess it would be if it's like arm length. It's probably like 20 feet. 60 feet. Interesting. Is that like how many meters? That's in Greek mythology, who was the mother of Oedipus? Well, actually, I think I know this information. I think I've read from Wikipedia about Oedipus. Oedipus had sex with his mother. It's a very naughty story. But what was her name? Eurydice. I'm gonna say Media. It could be Eurydice. No, Jocasta. Well, I don't know. Maybe after all I didn't read the Wikipedia article very well. What's the Finnish name of Jocasta? I don't know. Who is the Roman equivalent of the Greek goddess Athena? Athena was the goddess of knowledge or culture, so I guess it's Minerva, because there are like libraries called Minerva. I'm gonna say Minerva. Yes, I was right. Well, at least I've known something so far. It hasn't been all being stupid. Usually when you play trivia games with your friends, there's like an aspect of embarrassing yourself, because if you don't know some very easy question, you're gonna be embarrassed before your friends, and that's one reason I hardly ever want to play games like Trivial Pursuit, because just too embarrassing to fail and not knowing things that are like well, even a kid would know. But I think many of these questions so far have been things that there's no like nothing wrong about not knowing the questions. They have been quite impossible to know, especially those relating to British history or geography. Okay, which birds are sometimes known as the Archangel Gabriel's hounds? What the heck? Hounds. Well, if they're hounds, there should be like big birds. So I'm guessing geese. And geese can be just as loud as hounds. Oh, this is just using your head when trying to guess the answer. Which of these is a nickname once used for the Royal Naval Reserve? Wavy Navy, part-time pirates, mainland mariners, divvy sailors. Weird. I think this question, like it should have been for the 100th, because it's obvious that these three are silly answers, and I think mainland mariners is the only non-silly answer, so I'm gonna answer this one. Maybe it's a trick question. Yeah, it was a trick question. Wavy Navy. So the nickname was actually kind of funny. Wavy Navy. Alright. Again. The last question. Which of the following was not part of the first Roman triumvirate of 60 BC? Cassius, Caesar, Pompey, Crassus. Pompey is a place, not a person. I'll say Pompey. Cassius. I don't know. I don't understand the question. So, Pompey being a place, how can it be with Caesar as a person, part of triumvirate? I don't know. Weird. Well, I won again. Surprise, surprise. Seriously, there's no ending credits. That's kinda stupid. If I would be a programmer and there was no credits, that I would be pretty upset for not giving any credit of my work. But anyway, thanks for watching. See you next time.